My incredible Aquarius, I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to your reading for 15th to 31 August with me, Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. In this one, we're looking for no contact. No contact with that loved one, no contact with that, amazing person that you are dealing with, no contact with a friend, family member, from the job, whatever it may be, Aquarius. Dealing with Aquarius, wherever you got Aquarius in your chart, this is your reading. All right. There might be some noise happening around me. I'm in the process of moving. But, we're not there for that. We're there for this. All right, just to let you know. Okay. So, Aquarius, let's have a look. We're going to end off with a direct message from the universe. But let's first get some perspective here for you. I hope that you're doing great. Okay. So, let's look at the situation. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, that's quite interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. All right. So, I can see that for many of you, you're in that space of like, I want to do my own thing. I want to make my own money. I want to do my own stuff. I want to walk my own path. And it's really, really great because I see you doing it from a very positive point. I see you being very considerate towards others. There might be some concerns about the money, but I do see some breakthroughs about that. I also feel that for some of you, this no contact situation might even be a no speaking sort of situation. So you're still around the person and you only speak like, minimally, good morning, good night, yes, no, please, thank you, that sort of thing. If even that. Or it could be a no speaking at all situation, I get, for some of you. I see there are certain things here, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. There are certain things here that probably needed to be discussed for the longest time in any case, and it wasn't. There are certain things that needed to be dealt with, and it wasn't. And I see that you now started to deal with those things. You were no longer just like, oh, well, it's going to be fine. You were like, no. I need to actually deal with this. I need to actually do something about this. And I can see it's like the older, let's call it the older you, the correct sort of you, the one that always wanted to do the right thing for everybody and all that sort of stuff. That person, they died, they couldn't be around any longer because they were not sort of like in alignment with, I don't even say the direction that you wanted to go. It's almost the direction that you almost like observed yourself going into, understood that this is where you are going. I can see that maybe you may have been very highly inspired by someone. And it's interesting the way that it comes up. So if you almost imagine that somebody's doing something very inspiring, maybe they started after you, but somehow they seem to be doing better. That's all cool and well to look at it. I just want to remind you though, that what we typically see on the outside isn't always what's happening on the inside, So you can be inspired by people, but don't measure your life by them because we often don't know what people are dealing with. Then, for the resolution, going forward, you've got the Fool, the Emperor, and the Six of Pentacles. So, sorry, definitely powerful. I apologize, I had a flu recently. Definitely powerful new beginnings, new starts, awakening of energy, but it's almost like there's a remembrance of who you are, what your soul purpose is, what you are meant to do. It's like you've been sort of like hiding away or limiting down the truth of who you are for quite a period of time then, doing the right thing, sort of like for the right reasons. But it's like you're sort of done with that, really moving into your power. I see you doing your own thing. I see you making your own money, living your own life. So yeah, like you may or may not be familiar with astrology, but when you think about Cancerians, when they've got their little cove, that's mine, and whether it's a mansion or the most rickety sort of place, they'll be like, that's mine. And I see that and it gives them a sense of safety and security and peace and calm, and belonging. And I can see that you are in that space where you're not 100% there, but you're getting there, and I want you to claim it. Okay, I want you to claim it. This reading seems to be, even though it says no contact, it seems to be very much about you. All right. I'm sorry, Aquarius. So let's see what the clarification is that we got. The Page of Swords came out there for you. Let's see what else we have. So it's quite a lot of swords happening there with the situation. So there's a lot of very tough lessons that are taking place here for you at the moment, beautiful Aquarius. So it can be a very challenging time, and you have to choose what it is that you want next. All right? And it's almost like there's somebody here, this no contact person. You know, they might be here just, you know, waiting for you to, from their point of view, quote unquote, get out of your silly thing. And, you know, to finally realize that, you know, they are what you need. So they might be in that space and even saying to other people, like, you know, it's just something that they're getting out of their system type of thing. Don't focus on that. Focus on yourself. All right. Let's get you some more clarification cards here. If any of you are interested in learning card readings or you recently spiritually awoken, you might want to check out the links for my courses in the description. Some of you have asked. I am still working on my advanced tarot reading course. I like to take my time with my courses. Okay? You got the Page of Swords, Temperance, and the Eight of Swords. So yeah, you know, it's almost like you. I'm not referring to writing anybody off, but it's almost like you have to decide to yourself that I can do okay without this person. I don't need their validation, because it feels like that is the biggest thing, you know, that you may have been seeking. That at least one day they'll see what you're all about. And when we seek somebody else's validation, because that's our core belief, we place ourselves in situations that support that core belief. So we believe that we can't do without their support, without their money, without all of that sort of things. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't overthink things. All right? Try not to overthink things. Remember that 99.9% of the things that we are afraid about typically don't happen, but we also create our life from our thoughts. So be careful to not focus too much on unpleasantries, because you might actually be creating that for yourself in energy. All right. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't focus on the things that are bad. What I'm saying is don't try to identify as then that's what they think of me or probably think of me, so that's who I am. You know, be careful of that. Let's get some more deeper information here via clarification for you. So we got the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. This person, you know, there's a word in Afrikaans, it's called harigheid, you know, and it's almost like as stubborn and steadfast and, you know, whatever this person may be. I feel that eventually they're going to realize that you're going to do your own thing. So they might want to come back and sort of like reach an amicable solution with you. So sticking to your guns is actually very good in this case, Aquarius. All right. Sticking to your guns, but be very careful to go into that space of like, I'm going to show them, I don't need you. Because now it becomes about them and not about you. Okay? Let's see in closing what message there is for you, my beautiful Aquarius. See what we have. I would like to also make use of this opportunity to thank all of you for your beautiful support, comments, shares, subscriptions, messages, donations. I really appreciate it. It's overwhelmingly beautiful. Thank you. Okay? So, closing off, you got the Queen of Cups, and queens are always a formative energy because it's associated with the element of water, all right, which is emotion and like forming new. Seven of Swords and Ace of Swords, and also washing out old. So yeah, you are ready for love, which is amazing. You're ready to build something beautiful with someone new. There are some fears. Don't worry, the right person will come to you at the right time. You don't have to worry about that. Okay. So that's what I have for you, my beautiful Aquarius. I hope that helps you. If any of you are interested in a deep exploration of your energetic possibilities, check out the descriptions of the things in the description for my personal readings and my other services. I'll see you next time.